Welcome back and hello to everyone new. Today we're at Kahun Danda. It's our first time coming here, but it's like one of the three main viewpoints for taking in the mountains, taking in the sunrise here in Pokhara. This one is much more local. There's not that many tourists or restaurants or anything else like Saranko, but it's beautiful. It's a big open top. There's nothing in front of you. It's just you and the mountains. And then right behind, you have the city, which I think here, the Kahun Danda gives you the best view of this city. You can see the Shiva statue, Peace Pagoda, part of the lake. Absolutely beautiful. Nice place to take in the sunrise. So this place is about equal in elevation with Saranko, but like I said, it's much quieter. Like this mandir is completely empty. The viewpoint in general probably has 30 people here, but you do need a taxi or you have to have a motorcycle to get up here, which is a little bit more difficult than riding up the cable car. And it's also less known, so not that many people are coming here. Not that many taxis will kind of offer to take you here. You'll usually hear people saying, oh, we'll take you to Saranko. You'll really have to actually know this place to be able to come here. But here it's valleys on both sides, Pokhara city on one side, mountains. There's also a nice view tower here, which we're gonna go check out next after we kind of see this mandir a little bit, this temple. Also, this place doesn't cost any money to view. If you wanna go to the view tower in Saranko, you have to pay some money to go up there. So let's see the mandir. So this is the city below. You got the Peace Pagoda way over there, Shiva statue, and then the entire city. You can barely see the lake out to the right there. And then you have the big new international airport off in the distance. And then the city sprawl all the way to the east, and it goes out towards Kathmandu that way. It's a little hazy right now, so more difficult to kind of see, but when the sun gets a little bit higher, hopefully we'll be able to get a better view of the city if it's not too dusty today. It's been raining a lot lately, so it's a little bit more clear than usual. But first impressions of this place, comparing it to Saranko, I'd say I probably like this one a lot more just because it's so quiet here, and I think it's a better view of the mountains. You can kind of see them behind me now, but you're really just facing Machhapuchhre. It's just full on straight ahead, which is really nice. It feels much closer than it is at Saranko. And then just the elevation difference, the vastness of the valley in between, and then the mountains to the north. It's super nice. And of course, like, there's all these rhododendrons that are blooming here too, which adds just a little bit of extra color to the shot. Super red, super nice. Jump, Butar. Now heading over to the view tower. It's kind of across the hill. It's not very far away from where you park. We're from this little tiny ground area that we're at now, and then the small temple. So you just walk across this big field here. We'll be able to get to the view tower over there. Love these prayer flags here, kind of draped over the old tower there. But just this little bit of extra color and everything really makes everything, all the mountains, the white on the mountains and the green on the hills really pop. Just can't get enough of these mountains. And then from Lakeside, they look so small, you can only see a little tiny bit. Well, once you get up a little bit in elevation, you can really see how tall and how massive these mountains are. They stretch the entire horizon. The camera doesn't do it justice, unfortunately, but they are massive. They look ginormous. I mean, we're looking at 7,000 meter plus hills. We're looking at 7,000 meter plus mountains here. Definitely not hills. There are some hills in front of them, so don't worry about that. But There's this huge flat area up here as well. It looks like they want to build this Buddha statue and complex. Another kind of cool thing that would hopefully be here in, you know, a couple of years. So it'd be really cool if they built that Buddha statue here as well. I mean, they have this huge, large, flat area up here, so kind of another attraction, another reason to come up here and take in the views and everything. It would help with development, but who knows how long it's gonna take. I mean, work goes a little bit slow here in Nepal. Eventually, hopefully we'll come back and there'll be this huge Buddha statue and this huge complex around and everything. But look at this area, huge flat area overlooking the mountains here. It'd be a great place for like a soccer field, football field. I'd personally put a basketball court up here. But. So to the north, you have the mountains. Down south, you have the city and everything. Right in the middle, just huge open ground. There's people all around here taking photos, sitting on the benches. A bunch of nice places to sit around here, which is really cool. There's usually a lack of public seating in different places around Nepal, so it's good to see that they have these benches for everyone. Out over here, you can see Saarankot out on this hill way over here is where Saarankot is. Saarankot might be a little bit higher in elevation than us, but it's pretty close, pretty comparable. But like I said, I think the mountains look just much larger from here. You're just completely facing them. It's like face to face. You're like parallel with them, I guess would be the correct word. The entire horizon is just these mountains. It's absolutely amazing here. There's a little doggy. Hi bud. You're a big dog. So got the bunch of dog friends around here. But I got the view tower right behind me. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to go to the top. It doesn't open till 9 or 10 a.m. So gonna miss that. But even though I can't go up there, the view from where I'm standing or from the temple area that I was at earlier is more than enough. Panoramic view of the mountains to the north. You got the city to the south. So don't stress too much if you can't go into the view tower. But if you are looking for something different than Saarankot, I definitely recommend checking out Kahun Danda. It's peaceful, it's local. There's not very many people here, so you really can take in the sights without any disturbances. Keep in mind that there isn't other activities here. It's literally the viewpoint. There's a couple of little restaurants around here, but more than that, there's not really anything going on. There is at the bottom of the hill another Goomba, which is really cool. Super colorful Buddhist Goomba. It's really nice to check out and everything. So you can kind of couple that trip with this. Other than that, come check out Kahun Danda. I strongly recommend it. My first time here. Absolutely love it. We'll definitely be coming back again. We'll make sure to come a little bit earlier so we can get that sunrise. I think we missed it by like 30 minutes. But one last view of the mountains. Perfect view of Mardi Himal and Machhapuchhre there. Then you have the view tower right in the middle of it. And then finally, the city of Pokhara. That's it. That's all I got.